It's the CalebDMTG Show.
Should probably play some more of this deck, seeing as how I have a 5K coming up. I made a few tweaks. Last time I went 4-1 with this deck, with the version playing 2 Lightning Helixes in the main, and Lightning Helixes were really important in one of our game wins. So I liked those. Thinking about monkeying with the mana base a little bit, cutting back on some of the triomes, maybe play like one of each triome, and put a couple more shocks in. The numbers next to the deck are just a sorting mechanism. Hey, Unholy Diver, thanks for the 25 months. They don't mean anything. Ignore the numbers next to the deck names. Hello, hello. What's up, Diver? I did not see it, Sir Fink. I'll check it out later. Well, thanks for sending it. Yeah, Sunset Revelry is not exactly a card that I'm looking for. That's a cool idea, but
oh shit, what up?
I'm not looking to test it. I was happy with Lightning Helixes. I'm not trying to cut them. Hey, Prince of Iowa, thanks for the 12 months there. You're very welcome. Very welcome for the entertainment. What's with the crab card? I mean, have you looked at the deck? Do you know what the deck's doing? Crab card's doing a little bit more than blocking here. Try and figure it out. Put your thought to the test. The cool thing about deck lists is that they're like basically a language. Each card is influenced by the other cards in the list. If a card seems odd, it's possible that it's not just there in a vacuum, just hanging out being an odd card. It might interact with other cards within the list. This deck is called Valakut Creativity. So those are probably the key cards in the deck. Some hints there for you. Hey, maybe SEW thinks the 2 months. Yeah, little Omnath colors, no Omnath. This one top 8 Vegas. That's unfortunate. I'd prefer it was a little bit more under the radar. I do not Veil. Explorer's been pretty good for me. It's pretty rare that you're missing land drops. You have a lot of ways of hitting them with like the expressive iteration and all the cantripping and stuff. So it's not that Red and 6 is a bad card. I just don't think it belongs here. And if you did play them, you'd play like 1 or 2. Revealed Luris. The deck did used to play 2 Valakut. The first time I played the deck, I used the stock net decked 2 Valakut build, and I wanted a 3rd Valakut. And part of working in the 3rd Valakut was adding the Explorers, and I liked both changes. I've not looked back. Very tempted to just fire off another Strike It Rich here. Like fetch basic mountain, play the Strike It Rich. Yeah, Tackler. Gonna fetch the green Triome tapped, I think, and crack Clue token. Maybe I should get the white Triome. Because we can burn 2 treasure tokens for prime time anyway. Assuming we get to play it here. Opponent does know about the prime time, so if they have Kolaghan's Command, they might shatter a treasure token. It's kind of unfortunate. Let's crack the Clue now. Would have been nice to discard a non-land there. The damage is adding up, The damage is adding up. I'll go to 6, and then the DRC is gonna hit my face. Creativity would have been hot, because we could creativity for 2 here, and then that would let us clear their board and be in a lot safer position. So if we grab Mountain Valakut here, even if they kill the prime time, a lane drop next turn will trigger Valakut. So there's something to that. If you get double Valakut and then get to attack with prime time, you're like maximizing damage. I kind of feel like that's unnecessary. We are dead to a land drop. There's not much I can do about that. Dead to a bolt, dead to a land drop. I guess it would have to be a fetch land to get that Crux up. Hopefully I didn't fuck this up by not getting double Valakut. Oh, definitely didn't. So primetime attacks with the dwarf token, of course. The shadow thing can't block it. Ragavan eats 1. I think we still have plenty of damage. This gets a mountain and a Valakut. They take 6 damage, and then I play the dwarf mine. They take another 6. I think we'd have Xaxes if we don't draw the creativity. But I put them in a spot where like they could have played a blocker. I think the primetime had to get double Valakut the first time, or I think it was better too, rather. Last time I played this matchup, I kind of like the Blossoming Calms. As we saw there, like our life total can matter. I don't know if I'm supposed to play the Veils as well. Or like get Aether Gusts in here or something. I think it's something like this, maybe. A lot of times I put numbers in my deck list just as a sorting mechanism with Hellion. Good old one-lander. Can I explain the win there? Where I'm getting 2 more primetimes, so those are getting me 2 more Valakuts and a whole lot of mountains, and then the primetime attack is giving me more mountains, so we're gonna die before the primetime even connects. Unexpected Windfall, like a 4-mana draw spell? I think I'm good on that. I don't even have all 4 expressive iterations in the main deck. Because they're clunky against aggro. So I'm not going to play like a 4-mana card, right? It is cool that it gives you multiple treasure to like get through Blood Moons or whatever. But overall, I'm not excited by your suggestion. We went 4-1 in last league. Pretty glad that's not getting kicked here. I might have another one in hand, though. Bolt my dwarf? You gonna bolt my dwarf? It's a pretty scary dwarf. Two-three split between Veil and Calm. Well, they don't do the same things, right? Veil's good against counter spells as well. Calm is good against burn spells as well. How much do I care about triggering Primeval Titan this turn? Because I could just get 2 Valakuts. And then just like have a more powerful setup. I definitely want a Prismatic Ending that Alpine Moon. So that I don't lose the ending to like random discard stuff. But then the question is, do I get Valakut plus Mountain? And get a trigger and kill this Turok like right now? Or do I get 2 Valakuts, and then when they kill this Valakut, we've got a more powerful board state, right? This game and last game are good examples of like why I prefer the primetime version of this deck, by the way. A lot of people ask me, like, why am I playing this version instead of getting, like, Archons or something? Well, sometimes you don't find the creativity. And this version of the deck still operates. Mono Red is a little... not exactly selling it correctly in Daniel Talk Thigh. I think people are going to think you're talking about a Goblin Guide deck if you say that I was playing Mono Red. I was playing Koth, I was playing Scredless Red. Yeah, hopefully this is okay. Hopefully this doesn't burn me. No, Scred less means that there's no Scred in the deck, Voya Girl, but still tells you the archetype. Because Primetime gets to attack? This seems like a hard game for me to lose, huh? Yeah, not there. Even if we had not top decked creativity again. I mean, Scrag could still be fine in a mono red Blood Moon deck. But if you're playing, like, Saga, like I am in my build, Saga and Citadel, as well as the modular land, well, Scrag makes way less sense, huh? So I'm thinking about fetching Triumph tapped here versus Valakut tapped. I think I'm doing the Triumph thing, and then just like not casting the Strike It Rich, and then next turn I can go to Fairy, bounce Eidolon, play Strike It Rich. I almost chilled on the Helix to get a potential Eidolon. Yeah, I've been getting more flexible on those, Eric Virgo. The other copy of Lightning Helix was probably the only thing that was going to get me there. Oh, if we had a creativity for like a turn 4 Titan or something. Well, I finally get to play Burn with these Blossoming Calms and see if they do anything. Oh, I don't think I want the Fluster Storms. Teferi's like oddly kind of good because it can counter Suspended Rift Bolts and the like, especially on the play. I think I want to play like a Teferi and maybe a Fluster Storm. Or like shave a Teferi for a Fluster Storm, I mean. Do you like that? Well, we knew what one of them was, boy or girl. One of them was Eidolon, right? So they have 2 Eidolons in the burn spell. We go up to 4 life. I'm not saying Lightning Helix would have won the game, but it would have given me a chance to keep playing. That is why I was digging for that card. If I did not want to dig for Lightning Helix to try and win the game, then I should have conceded. Instead of casting the Expressive Iteration, because that was my best hit. Yeah. Okay. Kind of wish I had another basic mountain. Someone suggested cutting the 4th dwarf maker. Playing a 2nd basic mountain would actually be like really nice in this matchup. Avoid shocking yourself a little bit better. One line here is to just go like hard evidence go, but what I want to do is like either explore into hard evidence or maybe play hard evidence plus strike it rich, like get more cards down underneath Eidolon. And obviously the hard evidence is good here to block that Goblin Guide. Yeah, we're not playing Scape Shift here. That's not this deck. Ooh, Blaspheming Calm on top. That's kind of exciting. I'm taking on whether I want to play Hard Evidence or just pass with Blossoming Calm up. It's probably the Blossoming Calm thing. Because, I mean, I shock myself. I want to save the treasure to hardcast Primetime next turn. It's a little awkward, but I think shocking self makes sense. Bolton McCrab. If I do the 2nd evidence with Calm Up, then I'm not casting Primetime this next turn. I don't want to burn this treasure. I should have gotten a Stomping Ground there instead of the Steam Vents. Because I draw another Prime Time next turn. Oh well. Terrifying ride or die. I'm glad you survived. Really close to a win here anyway, right? Play the Valakut first, and then Primetime serves, gets 2 mountains, that's worth, what, 12 damage? We have a lot of options here. I think drawing with the clue token is a lot better than just doing whatever with Teferi. Maybe we bounce with Teferi first to see if we can hit creativity. Yeah, that makes sense to me. If I was going to stack my Moto deck, I would probably draw creativity before turn 5. I'd probably play it first, huh? Instead of having to hardcast Prime Time first each time. Yeah, Teferi was kind of gassed there. Forcing them to use the Deflecting Palm pre-combat was really, really nice. A few people impose. A few people have. The Blossoming Calms do look real nice, yeah. Yeah, the main deck Lightning Helixes and the sideboard Blossoming Calms both seem pretty great here. Yeah, I think I'm going to work in a second mountain. I think I'm going to cut the 4th Dwarven Mine. I have used the 4th Dwarven Mine before against like control decks. I've had it be necessary. But I think the second basic mountain is more likely to come up with how painful our mana base is. Or maybe I'm just supposed to have one Sacred Foundry in. I could go to Sacred Foundry for a mountain. That would also make sense to me. Interesting no play there from them. I do not have a favorite lightning bolt iron. I have a strong preference for the original border, though.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh, she went up. Hey, Moppy Herb 96. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 2 months. You almost feel bad for the opponent? Well, don't feel too bad, because they might still win this fucking game. Even though our opener was quite good. Still need to close it somehow, right? So we run out the Ketria Triumph. We're set up better for hard casting prime time. We could also like flashback Strike It Rich and play Steam Vents tapped and save more like potential draws. I think I really like cantripping this turn. It's whether you want to cycle the Ketria Triumph and then Bolt Self with Arid Mesa to go to Stomping Ground, plus sack the onboard treasure, or if you want to play the Ketria Triumph tapped here and sack the Clue token, which would make creativity potentially worse, especially if they want to kill this crab. There's the chance that we need both draws, that we need the draw from the Ketria Triumph and the Clue token, is why I'm tanking a bit here. Possible I'm supposed to be looking for Blossoming Calm. Well, that's a card. Feeling pretty good about my decision to cycle the Ketria Triome now. Could really use another Blossoming Calm. Or Primetime Hum, or Creativity. I think it'll be very hard for us to win with Valakut the old-fashioned way. I would have to draw like a lot more life gain here. Let's see, so right now I have 2 Valakuts in play. I think I get Valakut number 3. And a mountain. I already played my land, right? Yeah, I did. So I can do 12 damage instead of 9. Is the benefit to grabbing just 2 mountains there. Seem unlikely to matter though. So Blossoming Column certainly earned its keep there, Old matches. Maybe I want 4 of that fucking card. Got a Flusterstorm for the 4th one. Dwarven Mine does not generate tokens off of Primeval Titan. The Dwarven Mine needs to be untapped. Four columns in the main. That's a fucking idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but it's an idea. So the 2 lines of this opener are like turn 1 crack, get a Triome. And then turn 2 fetch a complementary shock, fire off Explore, put Valakut into play tapped. Or the way I'm doing it here. benefit of this line is I might want to get an untapped land and then cast Strike It Rich. Yeah, let's do that. Fucking 14 life. 14 life, turn 2. Opponent has dealt me no damage. Yeah. Yeah, that's the issue with Dragon's Claw and Core Firewalker and such. The like, is that creativity hits them. Play Isochron Scepter. 4 Lightning Helix. 4 Blossoming Calm, 4 Scepter. I think I'm just supposed to make it prime time here, huh? I don't think we have to tank about this one too hard. Can't do Dwarven Mine because Valakut is not a mountain. Let's go ahead and grab Valakut number 2, and then one of these Triomes. I think the green producing Triome in case we draw, like naturally draw prime time. We do this Strike It Rich anyway. They just put Yori into hand? That's their turn? Alright. I guess my turn's not that much more impressive. Gold! Gold! Striking a Rich over here. I think I should have actually chilled on the second Strike It Rich and saved it to loot away with the Prismari command. It's not like we needed that token, right? No.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up, Pay Channel War? Thanks for the 35 months. Do I miss the Grape Song? I do not. I don't think we kill the Teferi. We kind of operate on sorcery speed anyway, game 1. If they're spreading seizing, then maybe we run low on damage.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Uncle Phil, how's it going? Oh, that's great for them. Gain some of that life back, Did they not hit a land? Oh, they might still. Fuck, Have not been drawing especially well here. I guess I fetch out another Dwarven Mine. Maybe I'm supposed to do this mid-combat. I think I'm supposed to kill the Teferi, though. No, they're in a spot where they're probably going to Yorian Link it and gain a bunch of life from the Omnath. Oh yeah, the Omnath wouldn't have started this turn anyway, because the Ephemerate. Yeah, no. That was good. They not only play Yorian, they have it in their hand. I'd be surprised if they didn't have Force Negation in their deck. In terms of counterspells. But I'm not, like, looking at a list right now. You could pull up a list. Look at a website and see for yourself. That's what I usually do when I'm curious about stuff. We're in at 6. Deciding to ping a dwarf token rather than rebuy a fetch. They must already have their land drop for next turn. Killing a dwarf token doesn't matter very much in terms of stopping creativity, because we already have like quad treasure token. And there's only 3 more prime times left in the deck. Oh, that's a valid point, Eric Virgo. If I chill on the fetch land, then like you can punish them for blinking out the Spreading Seas with Yorian and get 2 bolts in. Kill the Yorian or go face for 6. It's good reasoning. Alright, let's go Teferi into creativity, huh? Teferi bounces Spreading Seas, draw creativity. Get oodles of damage. Fairy Bounce, Spreading Seas, draw prime time would also be very lethal. Dwarf down. Yeah, fuck me, eh? I think they have a spare. Ren in 6. But I'm gonna kill it anyway. Saving the fetch also, like, lets you double bolt. We could have killed the Omnath by now. If I'd chilled on the old fetch land a while back. Doesn't help us if they have a backup Omnath. But still potentially a line. Something that I maybe want to do. That is what I've been hoping for a while, Clamageddon. Unfortunate. It's like 6 lands in a row, right? Come on, Mystical Dispute. I think it might be better than Prismatic. Do something like this. Aether Gust is interesting, but I don't think quite good enough. Just for on-math business. That was one of the cool things about the 4 Triumph version, is that you did have more lands cycle. A little bit more business there. This hand is not great, but I don't think it's a mull. Because we have an expressive iteration to try and hit lands on 3, and then a bunch of clues and stuff. Maybe I'm not supposed to be shaving Prismatic Ending, because they also hit Spreading Seas. Usually you can win through Seas, though. But the expressive found our land drop. It would have been pretty rough to go from like all lands to. To none in back-to-back games.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Freaka 55, thanks for the 26 months there. So we could strike it rich this turn. I don't know what that would do for me, though. So we could jam Prime Time. I'm a little bit worried about that Aether Gust card. Really tempted to run out to Fairy here. I don't think I'm going to, but it is very tempting. Yep. They either thought Unholy Heat was going to kill, or they just wanted to get an instant in the graveyard for a future Unholy Heat.
shit, what up?
Hey, Haplo Takara, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 10 months. Oh, Ether Gust doesn't fucking stop or care about. Fuck. Why did I think that was gonna work? I like spent another turn to try to play around Ether Gust, but that card doesn't care about Veil of Summer. Now they get to ult Rin in 6 if they want to. Well, this is a good place to be making that mistake, right? Next time I won't. Would have been pretty easy for us to set up with Teferi. The reason I didn't Teferi last turn was I was worried if they maybe do a counter battle with the Veil of Summer. And there's a good chance I wouldn't have the second green for prime time on the following turn. So now that they have Infinite Aether Gust, I don't think we just slam prime time into it. I think we play this Teferi hum. So this should have been a fairly trivial game. The fact that they had a forced negation for a potential earlier Teferi does make me feel a little bit better. They might have drawn it this last turn, but... Grab down. Crab should be jumping here. If I do draw creativity, I'm not going to be able to hit the crab with it, right? Well... Oh shit, how many mountains do I have? 5? They didn't run out of lands. They've got Temple Garden and Snow-Covered Plains in play. Those cards can't cast Aether Gust. So they gust the prime time here. I'm pretty sure we put it on the bottom. Oh, they're heating, sure. Fuck that abundant growth. It's gonna give the mana. Maybe I can just draw a mountain here to clear the Omnath. God, I'm 1 mana away from this creativity being amazing. Actually, they can't. Yeah, they can gust it. They can gust the creativity. Or no, do I have? It's perfect. It's perfect mana. Okay, let's lead on the creativity then. Not if I tap like that. So despite me trying to Veil of Summer and Aether Gust, we did manage to get there. And now we're going to game 3. I think I still like Veil of Summer over Flusterstorm, even though it's not as good against Aether Gust. The cool thing about Veil of Summer is that it can counter Spreading Seas, and Flusterstorm cannot. Yeah, beating a red and 6 Milmham, not an easy thing to do. I kind of want to move a third. I kind of want to move a third Prismatic Ending back into the deck. Maybe cut and explore. Do like the explorers though. Tough match to navigate. Yeah, probably a little easier if I if I played the Teferi out, but who knows, right? Who knows? how that changes the old game. Very hard for me to cut a Hard Evidence or Strike It Rich ever. I think those cards are kind of like the backbone of the deck. We have been hardcasting Primetime a lot this league. Interesting. I like that comparison, boy or girl. I like that a lot. Bring it to Real Grazer, where it's a, quote, absolute moper of a card that also does everything you want. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes bad cards are just what your deck needs. A unique effect. I do not say Earth. I mentioned this earlier, but I've been slowly easing restrictions on that. Played a few of my old playlists recently. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to double Valakut or single Valakut plus Mountain. If I go single Valakut plus Mountain here, then a land drop lets me fire off Valakut trigger next turn. I think I like that. I think I prefer that. Trying to think about like what could go wrong, right? Let's go get the green producing Triome. Game is certainly not finished. The opponent has answers to the creativity in my hand, answers to Primetime, and answers to my onboard Valakut. Has answers to all of those things in their deck. And some of those answers are very efficient. Free to 2 mana. If the creativity resolves, then yeah, the game's already over. Or if this Primetime gets to attack. Well, those are both still ifs. Both still ifs at this point. So if creativity resolves, I would get 2 prime times here instead of 1. But they could potentially counter it, right? Whereas they can't really counter the prime time. I was gonna cast the prime time. I thought about clearing the Ragavan or throwing a ping at Ren in 6. I think this is good though, because right now they can answer the prime time and spreading seas one of the Valakuts, and then we still, you know, just have lethal even without resolving this creativity, which we could probably make resolve with this Teferi. I think we're just in a good spot here. Yeah, Scalding Tarn can fetch a Dwarven Mine, so anytime you have a fetch in hand, that's +1 towards creativity. Was Fetch lethal? Fetch was the same amount of damage as playing a Mountain from my hand. They are both 1 Mountain. They're both 6 damage. If I attack with the Primeval Titan, they will not have enough life for Teferi bouncing Prime Time to be relevant.
Oh shit, what up?
Teferi can also just make sure that the creativity resolves, right? So. Hey, Star Wars Guy 6, thanks for the sub, thanks for 11 months. Appreciate you. Yeah, you don't want to put Dryad in here, because then you're going to hit Dryad off the creativity. That would become a lot worse, right?
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Sendorian82, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 15 months. Yay, I win! Sweet, 3-0. This has been kind of a grind. I gotta go to the bathroom. Ideally, I'd be able to split it up in between leagues, but you gotta go, right? We'll be back in a sec here. Gotta go to the bathroom. Like I said, literally just now. BRB. Love it. Or I'm sorry, we're 3-0. Potentially 3-2. Potentially. Doing a lot better today than yesterday. Yesterday I fucking tilt quit at 1-7. And right now I'm 7-1. So I've inverted my records between evenings. Feels a lot better. I think I want to play the Eternal Weekend event tomorrow. I'm gonna do my best to get up early for it. A little bit of sleep-deprived Caleb. There's only one more possible for me, Wolf. It starts at noon my time tomorrow, which is usually a little early for me. But I got up at like 1:30 today to play D&D. Had a really sweet D&D session. I thought it was sweet anyway. And then A lot of crazy shit going on. And so it won't be like quite as abrupt. Go from like 1:30 to like 11:50 instead of like 5 p.m. to 11:50 or whatever. And then I guess I would try and stay on that early schedule for the rest of the week. So I'm like in a decent place for the energy event. I mean, a lot of streams ending at midnight though. That's probably fine for like a week, not the worst. We haven't faced Blood Moon yet, guard yourself, but that is what the seals are in the sideboard for.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Smith and Tonic, thanks for the sub, thanks for sharing that prime. Sure. I think we've been the prime time. I just hope that creativity is good enough. Expressive can find more gas too. We don't need to keep Titans in hand. But I'm mulling to 5 on the play.
Oh shit, what up?
On Tron, I don't know if Tron's a good or bad matchup. I guess we'll find out. Interesting. Hey, Zunolix, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 33 months. Appreciate you. Trying another Valakut was not what I was hoping for. Yeah, I'm just gonna fetch a Triome here. This got a lot more interesting. Not typical Tron. It's possible I should have grabbed another Stomping Ground, in case I really wanted to, like, hardcast Prime Time off of 2 Lians. Could certainly happen. Saga's just floating here. Not making... Interesting, because like another construct would be a lot of nice pressure. So maybe they're intending to do something like get map and then use the floating mana to activate map. Getting Needle. Naming Teferi, Time Reveler. Beautiful harmonica coming in. Love it. I don't know if they should uptick on the treasure. I don't know how their deck works or what's going on. I know that they very clearly know what I'm about from their plays. They both know what I'm about over here, and they're also not ghosting. Because then the needle would have hit the Scalding Tarn. Creativity is still going to resolve as much as it can, so yay for multiple targets, So we already have 1, 2, 3, 4 mountains in play. I want to clear that Karn, so I'm going to grab 2 more mountains right now. I don't think I care about this construct token. I guess it soaks 3 trample. Yeah, I'll kill it. Do we see any colored mana production out of them? Yeah, I wonder if they're completely colorless. Correct, Malagor TV. That was the strength of playing the creativity for 2 there. Made them burn the welding jar. And we get to keep our treasure. Think about it if I want that 4th expressive iteration. 2 or 3 might be correct. Prismari Command seems pretty good. With the Shatter mode. I think Prismatic Ending is excellent, but maybe that's the cut. Or let's shave it to Teferi. I mean, Teferi seems great against them, but they also seemed eager to needle it. Yeah, this seems fine. Huh. Suppose. Yeah, the Wooded Foothills is gonna go get the Rug Triumph. And then turn 2, we gotta shock ourselves with the Sacred Foundry, fire off Explore, get the Valakut into play. That's the plan, anywho. Looks like they got turn 3 Tron over there. I always double check. I'm always paranoid I'm gonna grab the wrong Triumph. And then my deck won't work. If I put a Dwarven Mine into play, I can actually make a prime time next turn. If I put in a Dwarven Mine instead of the Valakut. I guess I like having the option. Oh, people are asking about Serum Powder. I didn't even fucking notice. I did not even notice. Ooh, this is brutal. And they have the mana to Liquid Metal Coating me. Time me land this turn. We were gonna have a fucking turn 3 prime time without this Liquid Metal. Nothing I can do here, right? Yeah. Fucking brutal. So I think I just gotta... I just gotta explore, right? I just gotta get more land drops down, because they're gonna be like blowing up one of my lands next turn. So I just gotta explore and hope that works out. It just doesn't though, right? The Karn just goes and gets that 6 mana thing. I guess if we make a dwarf, they can't do that, because then the Karn's on 1, we can just attack it. Okay. Lattice is banned? Kind of forgot about that. Sundering Titan? Sundering Titan would get me real good. God Pharaoh statue. That'd be pretty good too. They probably don't want to do that here though, because then the liquid metal coating isn't blowing up a land. I think they just want to like uptick the card and blow up a land here. I'll admit it, I went to crack a clue token. Not great with the Karn on board. Man, fuck this Ratchet Bomb. Fuck all of this. Yeah, they just win, Like, we can creativity for 2 here, but... So we could actually beat this Spellskite, but we can't beat the Spellskite and the Ratchet Bomb. The Ratchet Bomb gets to respond to creativity. And then we lose. Yeah, let's go next. Make them do it? Yeah. I mean, they saw the fucking regenerate your treasure play. I think they're gonna know to blow up Ratchet Bomb in response. Our draw was kind of good there, too. Theirs was just a little better. Let's get that draw bit on the play now. So we can turn 3 primetime them. I don't think I've ever turned 3 primetime with this deck. It's pretty hard to do. The way that works better if I seal a Primordium here, because the next turn I can Prismatic Ending for 1 and crack Clue Token, but we wouldn't have the chance, right? We wouldn't be able to. Fuck. I was really looking forward to sealing that Urza Saga up. And now I imagine they probably name this Seal of Primordium now that they see my hand. It's an easier thing to show people than to describe every time someone has the question GGN. But the short of it is that you can actually cast Prime Time, whereas the other targets, you cannot. It makes you much more threat dense versus control, because they have to counter your Prime Times as well as your creativities. Another fucking Ratchet Bomb. Might just be a bad matchup here. Unless we can, like, naturally cast Titan. Opponent seems pretty prepared for the creativity angle of the deck.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, D Mills Lee, thanks for 47 months. I should be sacking this turn. They play Needle. I think I'm app anyway. You know what would be real hot here? Fucking Shattering Spree would be amazing. Another spyglass. That one's probably gonna name Teferi. Kinda glad a Karn's not coming down here.
Oh shit, what up?
Alright, Shattering Spree off the top. Let's go. Let's go. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Jacksonology. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 29 months. I guess I just should start making 1/1s hum. Probably not ship at IRL. When you put a lot of time into testing a version, into testing a build, you're not necessarily going to do better with someone else's deck, even if the deck itself is better. You start changing things, and then, like, maybe they don't even top 8 the tournament, right? Who knows? The Saga Chain. Bottled Cloister, love it. I mean, if I can just draw a prime time. Yeah, let's grab a Stomping Ground. Ending is Dees. I guess they're just gonna pay 2 life and it'll answer the Spellskite hum. I think it's actually probably better to not crack my fetches for dwarves. Leave them uncracked, so if I draw a Valakut, they can turn into damage. Getting them from 20 to 18 is relevant. It means that, means we need 1 less Valakut trigger. 18's divisible by 3, right? Let's go Primeval Titan. Not my best draw, but not my worst draw either. My worst draw here is probably Creativity, because of the Ratchet Bomb. But I guess once they get Welding Jar and Constructs and stuff in play, then popping Ratchet Bomb on 0 starts to look worse. I'm a little bit worried about them needling the Arid Mesa. I think I fetch here. As much as I would like to chill on the Mesa for future Valakuts. This also lets me F6. So many needles.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Commando Zacho, thanks for the 60 months. Well, kind of looks like their deck's popping off again. I don't think Shattering Spree would even do it for me anymore. Be pretty fucking close though, huh? Oh, right, because they're individual copies. So Spellsky can just redirect every time. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, creativity. We have 5. This is a fucking wild creativity. I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Tactical Rangers, thanks for the 34 months. I think they have a couple ways to win from here. Unfortunately. Worm Coils? I don't know if they play Worm Coil. Yeah, that's kind of the way that I was seeing too. Regenerate the Spyglass and then it can't sack Seal. Yeah, maybe targeting the Cloister the Mystic Forge was ambitious. It sucks to target a Construct, but... They do have Serum Powders to hit. They do have a lot of trash in there. Yeah, I think their only creature is Spellskite as well. Yeah, I think they're just fine here. I guess I should have let them keep either the Cloister or the Forage. Oh, they are cracking the Ratchet Bomb.
Oh shit, what up?
They got a Serum Powder, they got a replacement Ratchet Bomb, and a replacement Spellskite. Alright. Alright. Well, they don't have lethal anymore, I suppose. And we got rid of their draw engines, but the Inventor's Fair can go get a replacement. Hello, Jackaldemon. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Well, creativity wiping their field isn't very good, because then you're just like swapping out their like needles and serum powders for gas, right? With the serum powder mana, they can actually tutor for another copy of Mystic Forge and run it out here, which I think is what they're gonna do. No, they got Crucible. Interesting. Oh, to rebuy the Inventor's Fair. Just infinite gas. There's a Saga. Sure. Sure. Well, I'm gonna play these cards out, even though they don't do anything. Could be real important if I draw another Creativity. Creativity targeting double Spyglass, Needle Spellskite. I think would be the play. Target those for him. What about Strike It Rich? That's like a creativity. That's also pretty good. GG's. Creativity can't target sagas. It can hit creatures and artifacts. Wild deck. I think if we'd had like a natural primetime draw that game 3, if we just like drawn the primetime, I'd been able to win that. The matchup seems impossible. The one where we like won game 1 pretty easily. Okay. I do not think a one-of Scape Shift would be good, no. We already have, like, quad primetime to cast once we get up there in lands. In a way, we already have, like, 8 Scape Shifts, right? Between the Creativities and the Primeval Titans. And they're Scape Shifts that are better in more situations. alright. I might play this hand extremely slow. Like, I want to shock myself and play Hard Evidence, but then, like, I'm shutting off a whole lot of... kind of fetching myself off a lot of colors. So I'm just going to fetch a Triome here. Fetch the Jeskai Triome and have access to all of this. Ramp with the token. Yeah, I'll cast my cards when I want to, friend. Hey, if two people are gonna bicker in my chat, I wish that they would take it to their PMs. I don't think your conversation's super interesting. It's kind of just irritating me. Can have a monopolizing effect, right? Where it just becomes a wall of two people being shitty to each other. Would prefer a dead chat to a bad chat. If and I had to make that choice. I think I'm just gonna ending the Ragavan. I think if they had another DRC, they would have played it here. It's possible that Hard Evidence breaks Ragavan. It's also possible that Hard Evidence like turns on a bolt and then Ragavan starts to get rolling. And I don't think we're in like a super rush. So let's just ending. Cast the Strike It Rich, play the Dwarven Mine. Do the intuitive things. Yeah, right, Shamalama? It's getting to be about that time. It's getting close to Thanksgiving. Everyone's gonna have some real pleasant evenings. Explosives for 0, sure. Ooh, should I play that one? Let's play that one. Got me. This is a spot where Ren and 6 would be good. But I think it's been one of the few spots this evening. And we don't actually have the Explorer that would be in it over, or Helix or whatever. It's not like I would cut one of these cards for Red and 6. The double DRC, the double D. Bleh. I think I want a cantrip here. I think I want to draw a card off Hard Evidence. The Strike at Rich line is just like a little vulnerable to the onboard EE. I don't think I have time to target the engineered explosives here and then like take 6 for 3 turns. Well then. Yeah, naturally drawing double Dwarven Mine Valaka was pretty rough this game. Yarp. They only need one more counter anyway. It's a pretty good chance they just got me, even if I do top deck a green source. We're dead to pretty much anything, right? Dead to a counter, dead to a bolt. Main deck engineered explosives. I like the helixes, I like the expressives. I don't know how much room I have for this stuff. In terms of like finding answers and churning through their disruption, I want 4 expressive, but in terms of like not dying to their aggression, I don't think we can afford to play 4 and 4 Teferi. What if I just played 1 Veil of Summer? How much do I like the Lightning Helixes? Maybe we'll go down to 1. I think it's good here, though. I'll leave 1 Helix. I'll do this. Flusterstorm seems good. What would you cut? What do you not like? Is pointing out cards that could hypothetically be good. Isn't that great? Very often the cuts are the hard part. God, I don't want to put any of these fucking cards back. The new looter. I like the new looter in very specifically powered cube, where there's like Emrakul. And you might get to cast an Emrakul for 6 mana. Get that cast trigger. Are they bouncing my crab? They are. They're bouncing my crab. It's fucked up. I disagree, Side Norna. Even though I would have been decent this game specifically, or this match. I do not think it's a thing the deck wants overall. If you play Ren in 6, you probably just won like 1 or 2. There's only so much space. And right now I've got Lightning Helixes and Flex slots. And the Lightning Helixes have been winning games. They've been great. Yeah, Blood Moon's great against me. I didn't port in my my seals either. So I guess we're just gonna make a 6/6 and hope that that's good. Well, that does something. Right now, the only real way we can get rid of this Blood Moon is by strike it rich into either Prismatic Ending or Teferi. But maybe this Crawworm will just get the job done. I've been preaching the strengths of this deck over other versions of Creativity, and the big strength is that you can actually cast your prime times and the like. The big weakness is that you are weaker to Blood Moon. You are much weaker to that card specifically. Whereas the other versions of Creativity, like, don't really... I mean, if you fire off a Creativity, you don't care about the Blood Moon that's in play. the thing you're getting is more likely to end the game. The power of deck thinning. I mean, we just need to strike it rich, right? We just need to strike it rich and we're good. We got a few of those in here. I think we're going to see a Murktide come down to block prime time. I guess they're not taking lethal. They might have a bolt to finish off the Primeval Titan here. I guess Bolt kills me, huh, if they have one. Do they have it? Mishra's Bauble is not a Bolt, but it could find them a Bolt, huh? They could draw the Bolt on my upkeep. Nice. Fucking Primetime did it. All by its lonesome. To game 3 we go. And the cool thing about game 3 is we get to bring in these cards. Be a little less cold to Blood Moon. That's the idea anyway. And I think I just gotta shave it to Fairy, even though Teferi is really strong. Maybe I go down to 2 expressive iterations. Leaving the 1 Helix. Well, let's cut it to Fairy and leave 3 expressive in. Did they wait for the draw? They knew what it was, because they targeted themselves with the Bauble, so they knew what they were going to draw. So they just scooped to save some time. I almost like this hand. I don't, but I almost do. Just like having ending on the draw to be able to answer their 1 drop. And the Dwarven Mind comes into play tapped, right? Then we're like not really doing anything. It's sort of like keeping a 1-lander.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, and on the fold, thanks for the 23 months. No, we don't have a Hollowed Fountain. They're all mountains. Every non-Valakut deck and land in this deck is either a fetch or a mountain. Nice. Force pitching Murktide Regent. A very aggressive force there. The Mishra's Bobble targeting self kind of implies that they had some more filter action. Yeah, we can answer that DRC. The issue is, the issue here is a Blood Moon, right? The opponent's only got like a few cards in hand. We have a handful of gas. It's kind of just whether or not we get mooned here or not. A few people were really high on Prismatic Ending before it got printed. I had to play with the card before I was like really in on it. So the Expressive Iteration might find me to Fairy, which would be fine. We could just play Striker Rich here, and just play Striker Rich in a tapped Dwarf Mine. And then if we hit a land next turn, we could, like, Creativity their Murktide and the token. Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to cast the Striker Rich. And just fucking hope. Really wanted to play Expressive on my turn 3. I was like excited when I thought that they were gonna play Expressive, but then they played a fucking just turn 3 7/7 flyer. But we're not getting mooned here. And they already played one Force Negation. So maybe they won't have a second. Maybe I can just top deck a land and win, huh? Wouldn't that be nice? Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Oh, shit, Oh! Mishra's Bauble. That's not the best hit. Still not great here. Would have loved if that creativity had also made a primetime. That would have been a lot better. If we'd drawn the comes to play on tap land there for the creativity. Yeah, and then the Blood Moon's gonna do its sweet, sweet bit of business. Unfortunate. Another Murktide. I mean, a Murktide would be a 3/3, but yeah. Certainly Bobble was the best we could have hoped for, instead of putting another threat into play. Fuck. They got my hard evidence. You betrayed me, Crab. It's controller, not its owner. Damn. Yeah, that'll do her. GG's. Yeah, 2 Blood Moon games, unfortunate. We did manage to sneak a win in on one of them. Yeah, I was hoping by adding seals, I was hoping that would make me a little less vulnerable to the Blood Moon nonsense, but maybe that's not the right approach. Maybe I want, like, Force of Negation. We have enough blue cards for Force of Negation. We don't have enough blue cards for the green Force. Force of Vigor or whatever. Force of Negation might just be better than Flusterstorm. Flusterstorm doesn't answer Blood Moon. I think that's the biggest weakness of the deck, is Blood Moon specifically being a card. Could play, it's really clunky, but I almost like O-Stone, because it answers the opponent's board and it clears Blood Moon. Might be better than these seals. Spoke the 3/2 into existence. Yeah, after he started 3-0. Yeah. We've 3-2'd with this deck before. We've also gone 4-1 with it and trophied with it a few times. Or maybe just one trophy and then like multiple 4-1s. I don't remember. Yeah, deck's still sweet. Kind of do want to try O-Stone. I think I'll do one more modern stream in between now and next weekend, at least one more modern stream, and try out some O-Stones on the board. They seem like especially clunky against how tempo-y blue-red is, but... Oh yeah, creativity into O-Stone? Yeah, I guess that doesn't work. I'm just trying to think of creative answers to Blood Moon. Yeah, you've already I already said that, Sir Fink. I already responded to you earlier, right? X-Lens Binding, that is an expensive card. The Prismatic Ending, Hari like kind of does the same thing, right? The issue is that when your opponent has a Blood Moon in play, we only get non-blue mana off of Strike It Rich. It's very narrow. You can't really count on Strike It Rich mana to play our spells post Blood Moon. Manamorphose against opponents that are bringing in Blood Moon, just like boarding quad Manamorphose, and just be able to like cast your Teferis more reliably. Or Prismatic Ending, huh? Manamorphose into Prismatic Ending answers Blood Moon. It's kind of a weird idea, but I don't hate it. A single basic island would not solve things. Quad Goldspan Dragon. Ooh. Creativity in the wildest mix of trash. Fires of Invention. Fires of Invention would be hilarious. Just start casting Prime Times eventually. I wonder if Fires is the card. Like, you can just go Fires into Teferi. You can't, like, help it resolve. It doesn't work well with, like, creativity, I suppose. Chromatic Lantern would be a hit on creativity. You can't play Lantern. The same reason that O-Stone's bad. So the cool thing about Manamorphose is that you can always cycle it. And then if they get a Blood Moon down, you can combine it with either Teferi or Ending. But it eats up a lot of sideboard slots. We're not in any queues right now, Money Muns. We're brainstorming anti-Blood Moon tech. I kind of like cutting this last Prismari command. Maybe bring the 4th Expressive back in. I don't think Manamorphose is a great card for us to main deck. With the green count for Vigor. If we played Manamorphose in the main, if we played a bunch of them, then we could just, like, play more basic mountains, have a less painful mana base, and maybe, like, not play the Lightning Helixes again. Is there a specific problem I'm trying to address? Yes! This entire time I've been talking about how... We've been talking about discussing creative answers to Blood Moon. We've been brainstorming answers to Blood Moon. This... all of this. That card. Prismatic Omen doesn't answer Blood Moon. Because if they play the Blood Moon post Omen,
Oh shit, what up?
it's like a layers thing. You have to play the Prismatic Omen post Blood Moon, which is tricky because then you have to use. Hey, Real Milkman, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 22 months. Oh, no need to apologize, Eric. No need to apologize. I've been kind of tightly wound tonight. if you couldn't notice. I could sit on the seals. I really hated them against blue-red, though. And I don't like the idea of boarding in Seal of Cleansing versus, like, Rhinos either. It's another deck that can play Blood Moon. A deck that just has, like, no other targets. It's just such a narrow answer. Yeah, Wear and Tear also. Also does not answer Blood Moon if there's a Blood Moon in play. I think the Seals are better against Wear and Tear. They're better than Wear and Tear. Yeah, I'm not... Chaos Warp? Chaos Warp's not in Modern, right? Yeah, just Legacy and Vintage. If this card was in Modern, it would be like the perfect answer, because it would be able to like also kill a Rhino or a giant Murktide. This card would probably see play in Modern. Yeah, I'm less worried about straight Blue-Red Moon. I don't think we're beating that deck fucking ever, but I would like to be live against Blood Moon versus like random green-red decks, against Murktide that has it, and against Rhinos when they play it. And I think Manamorphose is worth a shot. I think Manamorphose is worth testing, and then playing more basic mountain action. Celestial Purge might be better than Seal of Cleansing. It's better against Blue-Red specifically. But it also, again, does not answer a Blood Moon if there's a Blood Moon in play. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a card that'll let me actually play my things. And I think Fires was a good idea, and I think Manamorphose is worth testing. Really liked Lightning Helix. Flusterstorm was mostly in the sideboard for Rhinos, and it's possible that I'm only cutting it because I haven't faced Rhinos in a while. Could be an error. So the reaching in Primeval Titan is not a game-winning plan if you're only getting 2 mountains. I talked about Red and 6 a lot today. I'm done. Yeah, I actually started thinking about an O-Stone, Mukanum, but it does run into the creativity issue, right? The Lightning Helix is to kill a Goblin Guide and gain 3 life. That's what that card's for. Let's actually play a 3rd mountain. And try cutting a Dwarven Mine. I do not think Nev's Disc is better than O-Stone. I don't think either of them are correct. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I should just, like, GM 2 more Manamorphose in the sideboard and just have, like, quad Manamorphose, quad Strike It Rich to try and operate under a Blood Moon. Or if I should try, or should just add, like, a Miser Fires. Fires of, Invention. All this stuff's a little expensive, especially against Ragavan decks. That is correct, Safety Spud. That's the idea. Make the mana a little bit less painful. Just cast spells with Fires out. Yeah, the issue is Fires just isn't good here, right? It's not really good with Expressive. It like eats up your whole turn. It's not good with the X spells. If our deck was built slightly differently, I would kind of like Fires. Try like a Force of Vigor over the Seal, maybe. Yeah, this looks okay. I really liked to explore 2 Lightning Helix, but I do want to test out these Manamorphos. Maybe just cut Helix entirely and play the 2 Explore. That'll be like another green card for Force of Vigor too. I guess if I played no Shattering Sprees, then the Force of Vigors can pitch to themselves. I could also try out that one of Ren and 6. I do like Helix though. I do like Explore. Have you played it a lot, Red 7? I think I've been pretty even against it, but I might be misremembering. Gotcha. So you played it from a similar angle. Cool. Well, this certainly looks better against Blood Moon. I don't think I want to board in Force of Vigor against... Murktide. Maybe that bounce thing. What's that 3-1 bouncer again? One blue 3-1. Brazen Borrower, thank you. Brain's getting a little iffy at the end of the night. And that just makes the Force of Vigors look bad again, right? With only like 9 other green cards. You go up to 11 with the Force of Vigors. Doesn't feel like enough. So maybe those should just be Shattering Sprees again. Oh yeah, Brazen Borrower doesn't fucking work with creativity. That's a good point. I was just thinking of, like, effects that I wanted. But you're right, that doesn't fucking work at all. Good call. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this while I'm tired. Does Abundant Growth work through Blood Moon? Yeah, 13 is just like kind of iffy, even. Sleeping on it might be a good idea. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, the original list had like one bolt to the main and another couple bolts in the sideboard. I have been happier with Lightning Helix, especially against Burn and Black-Red Ragavan. Life gain's been real nice. Potentially less necessary, now with a few more basics in the mana base.